Hello everyone, this is Wandering Tati. This time I would like to share with you my memories and travel tips from the time I went to Tokyo during Christmas time. The topic I have in mind for this video is plans for the future. I've been remembering Japan since it's a destination I absolutely love traveling to, and I would be so happy if I can make it there next September in order to celebrate Mr. Wandering and I's anniversary. Hopefully 2023 will be a good year and we can make it there. The place in which I stayed is a lovely ryokan called Edoya, located near Ueno Park and Akihabara. Here you can have a look at our room. It's in a traditional Japanese style. And the hotel has indoors and outdoors ofuro as well. There's breakfast included and you have a tea kettle in your room, as well as access to a microwave which is downstairs. The first night after arrival, I went to Tokyo Dome City, a shopping mall next to the stadium Tokyo Dome, where you can see the beautiful Christmas decorations. And there it is, the Mecca of every otaku. No, not that type of Mecca, but close enough though. No other than Akihabara. If you go there on a Sunday, then the main street, Chuodori, will become a pedestrian zone. Some of the stores you can enjoy visiting include Tokyo Anime Center, which is open every day from 11 AM to 8 PM. And it is located on the 4th floor of the UDX building from Akihabara Crossfield. You can go to Animate, where you can find manga and anime merch, or Mandarake, which has second-hand manga as well as anime merchandising. You could walk through Akiba Culture Zone, which is a building with 6 floors, which has manga at floors 1 and 2 and merchandising at floors 3 and 4. Another store to visit is Super Potato, which has retro video games. You should also visit Kotobukiya, which has anime figures, video games, movies, comics, etc. and it's open every day from noon to 8 PM. I would also recommend going to Don Quixote, which is a discount store which has a bit of everything. And I mean everything. Things that you cannot imagine. While you are in the vicinity, you should also visit the Kanda Myojin. This Shinto shrine has become a mecca for technophiles who frequent Akihabara. On a different day, you could go to spend the day at Odaiba. Here you can see part of my train trip there. At Odaiba, you would be able to visit the Museum of Science and Innovation called Mirai-kan. You can buy a ticket for 630 yen, and it is cheaper if you go in groups. An important thing to mention is that the museum is closed on Tuesdays, so make sure you don't go to Odaiba on a Tuesday. It used to have Robot Asimo at the moment I visited, but he is now retired. So thank you for everything, Asimo. Enjoy retirement. In there you can see a replica of the International Space Station, for example. And some robots made for company. if you experience a feeling of uncanny valley looking at this robot and think it is a bit creepy, well, that is only because you have not seen this one yet. It's supposed to be for hugging, but I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want this thing anywhere near me or my loved ones. While in Odaiba you can look at the wonderful Rainbow Bridge, which will have the rainbow colors at night. You can also take a picture next to the Statue of Liberty and visit some of the shopping malls that are located in the island. For example, the Aqua City Odaiba, Dex Odaiba, Diversity Tokyo Plaza, and of course you shouldn't miss your photo next to the giant statue of Gundam. Sadly, the next two are just a memory. There was a really cool shopping mall called Venus Fort, which looked like an Italian town on the inside, fake sky and all. And there was also a free car expo called Mega Web. You can go up to the terrace of the Fuji television building, where you can have exceptional views, and it's free entrance. Another thing to do is to walk through the gardens of the Imperial Palace. The entrance is free. The Imperial Palace you can actually only see from the outside. I think it's only open for a couple of days a year, so you should be very lucky if you go there in that time. Afterwards, you can walk up to the Diet Building, which is the Parliament of Japan. If you happen to be in Tokyo during December 14th, you could go to the Sengakuji Temple, which holds a festival remembering the 47 Ronin. The festival is called Akugishi-sai, and it starts at 11 a.m. These 47 Ronin, whose graves are found at the Sengakuji Temple, were forced to commit seppuku after taking revenge on the enemy of their former master, who had ordered him to commit seppuku over a year before. Afterwards, you could go to Shibuya, where you can go pay your respects to the good boy Hachiko. Hachiko's statue is located in Shibuya Station, and he was dressed in Christmas style the time I visited. He is known as Chuken Hachiko, or Faithful Dog Hachiko. He is remembered for waiting for his owner, Professor Hidesaburo Ueno, at Shibuya Station close to 9 years after his death, since that is the place where they always met. There is a Japanese movie from 1987 about the story, and a more recent one with Richard Gere, which is based on this story. And in case you feel like crying again during your trip, you could go to Tokyo University, where Professor Ueno used to teach, and you can find a statue in which the good boy Hachiko reunites with his human. You should also definitely walk through Omotesando Street, where you will find a lot of stores. In Omotesando, you can find this store called Oriental Bazaar, where you can buy souvenirs, and you can also find yukata and sora at reasonable prices. It's open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it's closed on Thursdays. And you can also visit Takeshita Dori, which is this very lively street, where you can eat some crepes as I did. And you will find a really big Daiso, which I cannot recommend enough. You should definitely visit that store. You will find things that you didn't know you needed, but now that you've seen them, you do. And all for 100 yen. And it's a really great place to buy cheap souvenirs as well. Nearby, you should visit the Meiji Shrine. And you could also walk through the National Garden, Shinjuku Gyoen. Another tip I can give you is to go to the Metropolitan Government Building, which is located in Shinjuku. It has free entrance and it has a splendid panoramic view. The observatory closes at 5 p.m. Another day you should visit the neighborhood of Roppongi. There you can go to the Tokyo Tower, of course, which is about 900 yen to get to the observatory. If you go on December, you should definitely visit Roppongi Hills and Tokyo Midtown. These are two shopping malls with wonderful Christmas decorations. During an afternoon, you could go to Asakusa, where you will find Sensoji Temple. You will find plenty of street stalls with handcrafts and food on your way there. I should mention that the amount of people there is pretty overwhelming. After you visit the temple, you can keep walking and get to the Sky Tree. You would need to pay 2,700 yen in order to get to the top. That is if you buy a ticket in advance. You should definitely do that since it's cheaper than getting the ticket there, which is like 3,100 yen. I mean, I think it's safe to say that this did not stand the test of time. You know, if any of you had visited recently, then please let me know in the comments below what the theme of this cafe is now. And finally, you should visit the Ameya Yokocho Market, or Ameyoko for short. Warning, this is another place that will have an overwhelming amount of people. I was actually there for a little while because I just couldn't stand it anymore at that time. But you should check it out. Afterwards, you can have a relaxing stroll through Ueno Park. Inside there's a zoo, a royal museum, and a museum of natural history. So that is all for my video on Tokyo during Christmas time. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button to let me know. I really hope I can travel to Japan next year and make a lot of cool videos for you. Please let me know about you in the comments. Do you have any special plans for next year? Is there a place you've traveled before that you would love to go back to? Do you think the future actually exists? Or is the present the only thing that's real? And on a lighter note, have you been to Japan before? Is it in your plans to go? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you would like to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Until next time!